What is up, good people? We are back again. Marlo and Danny back with you
What's
guys.
up? What's up? What's up?
Yeah, what's up, man? We've been away for a minute, guys. Had a few things going on. Danny made the move back to Japan and everything. Hopefully, Danny, you made it back safe. Looks like you looks like you've been working out. Same T-shirt you took my first girlfriend with, but hey, that's another story. But listen,
Hey, this
guys,
can't be this. This can't be the same T-shirt, man. Because I only bought this maybe 2 years ago.
guys,
Was I wearing tank tops back then?
he was wearing tank tops back then. Uh,
Yeah, I probably was.
yeah, he was. But guys, listen, that's a whole nother subject. But listen, guys, we, of course, we did a story on the Shannon Sharpe situation a couple of weeks ago, and I wanted to wait till we got some more information in on it to come back and do the update on this god awful situation that what Shannon Sharpe got himself into. Um, this video we got isn't from the young accuser. It's from a previous girlfriend that he had that she has came out and broke her silence to tell us about her dealings with Shannon Sharpe. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna listen to this lady about her experience with Shannon Sharpe on this video. Then, of course, me and Danny gonna come back and give you our thoughts about it on the other side. All right, guys. So, without further delay, let's see what this lady has to say.
Um, he was manhandling me beforehand. We met in actually the press room at the Broncos, April of 2002. And but we didn't start talking until we met up at a club at Blue 67 in Denver. I don't know if anyone is listening from Denver, but yeah, we were at a club at the same time. We didn't go together. We just happened to both be there. And so he started talking to me, and he started pursuing me pretty heavily from then on. I resisted for a while because, I was a reporter, and I didn't want to mix the two. But he's very charming. And we dated until the 2010 incident. And then it came to abrupt end because I wanted, we were arguing and he was threatening me and stuff like that after, but I didn't see him again after he raped me.
So what led up to that fight, that 2010 fight that you guys, I know that the argument ensued first before he allegedly raped you?
The argument was about the fact that he had removed one girl from his house and put another girl in his house and didn't tell me. And he had asked me to break up with my husband at the time. We were just dating, so I was dating Shannon and my husband at the same time. Shannon asked me to break up with my husband, and I don't recall for sure, but I think I did. And so, it's like, wait a minute, you want me to be with just you, but you want to move somebody into your house and not even tell me? So that's what it stemmed from. He's not a faithful person, so I wasn't going to be faithful to a non-faithful person. It just doesn't work that way. Not for me anyway.
Can you tell us just broadly, I know it's probably painful to relive this situation, but can you tell us generally what happened that day?
It was fighting, and usually we fought on the phone and not in person. So it was the biggest argument that we ever got in. And he was controlling, he was domineering, he was manhandling me beforehand, and he wanted to have sex, and I told him no. I told him no, because you gave it to somebody else. I didn't only tell him no, I told him why. And he wouldn't take no for an answer, so he overpowered me, put me to my knees, put his penis in my mouth, and after he got enough of that, he put me on the bed. And, this was all a struggle. So I had said no, and I said no, even though I was thinking that. And so it was the hardest. Yeah, this is too hard. I remember he got dressed and he knew what he did. And so, I just kind of escorted him out the door. And then I wasn't going to do anything about it. Sometimes when you're with the person for a long time, it's hard for you to realize that they're being the perpetrator, even though you know it, you don't want to admit it, and there's so much going through your mind. But then he started coming at me. If I tell anybody, he'll use everybody he knows to destroy me, which he basically has. And then he started making other threats against my life, threats. He just was so worried that it would get out, and I wasn't going to do anything. But when he kept calling me at work, and when he kept, just very aggressively behaving, and I could see it wasn't going to go away, and he said he was going to destroy me, and he was going to kill me, and he told me he was watching me, and all that. I just went and got a protective order. I'd had enough. And unfortunately, shortly after, he doxed me, and my address got out, and I had somebody stop by my apartment, which had a door that led right to it was basically on the sidewalk. And somebody came up to my door and said, "Shut up."
All right, Danny, man, kind of disturbing video. I don't even know what to say, Danny, man. First of all, how do you lean on that from what that lady was saying? You find it credible?
No, I kind of don't, because it sounds like somebody's bitter.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like a bitter ex syndrome. Yeah, he played her, and I will. I mean, she basically let it on that he played the field. He has a woman in his house, and then he moves one out, moves another one in. So he's playing the field, and she's. I mean. This whole thing where it's like he's domineering, he's this, he's that. Okay, a lot of women kind of be fantasizing, and they have these little fantasies where they want this big black football player to dominate them, and that's what they tell them to do. Now, years later, she's coming out. Now, I saw something in a previous thing where she had spent some time in jail because she abused, her husband or her ex-husband or whatever. She abused somebody and all that kind of stuff, and she went to jail for it. So she's over here, and it sounds like, the way that she was going with the story, that, she turned what was her fantasy and turned it around and made it seem like Shannon Sharpe did some things. Now, granted, don't get me wrong, people. I wasn't there. I didn't see it. I am just looking at what she's saying and how she's saying it. And, Shannon Sharpe, I mean, in his younger days, he could have. Even now, there's a possibility. There's always three sides to every story. So we're hearing part of what Shannon knows. We're hearing what the other people say. But there's a bit of truth in all of it. With the same girl that's coming out now, again, everybody wants to claim rape, but you're sitting back and you're going out and you're having multiple times you're having sex with this person, and then all of a sudden, which the current accuser, the most recent one, that little young female that he dated and everything like that, she came out and I mean, her story doesn't sound credible at all. It's like she wanted something, and then all of a sudden, when this big, she was going to claim something against him when he was going up for a contract, and then when all of a sudden, when the contract goes for $10 billion or $10 million, she wants $5 million, so she wants half. And it's like you sat back and rode in and went after a man to try to get because you know he's making money. And a lot of these white women do go after football players because they want the money. So she's going after him for this, and then all of a sudden he's getting ready to get more money, so you want more. And her story just didn't. Her story just didn't add up to me.
You talking
And this
about
one right here,
you talking about this lady or the 19-year-old?
the 19-year-old, it just didn't make sense to me. It didn't add up. And now this lady here is coming out, but she's mad because she didn't get to move in with Shannon Sharpe, and and I think that's what she was bitter about, is that other women got to move in or stay at Shannon's place. She did, and I don't know. These stories are kind of mixed, but then again, I mean, I don't know. I can't sit back and say I don't know what Shannon Sharpe says and what he does, behind closed doors. I really don't know, but I don't know the stories, and then everybody wants to come out now that he's going up trying to make money. It just seems like the system is trying to turn around and take down another man, another black man that's trying to make a lot of money. That's just the way it seems to me.
All right. Well, let me tell you how I come at this, damn it, man. Do I believe what this lady, video we just saw? Do I believe what she's saying? I don't know. This is this lady's story. It may be true. Maybe may not be true. Um, she definitely used to mess with Shannon Sharpe. We know that. But let me tell you something, Danny, man. About taking out another black man or whatever. This 20-year-old girl, young lady, this 20-year-old young woman. When I first saw this story, Danny, man, I was so like taken aback with Shannon Sharpe, man. I was so disgusted with Shannon Sharpe. Do I think this young girl is setting Shannon Sharpe up? Absolutely. Do I feel sorry for Shannon Sharpe? No kind of way do I feel sorry for Shannon Sharpe. Yes, he's a black man. He's a brother of ours in our community, and I wish that it wasn't like this. But Danny, Shannon Sharpe is getting every damn thing he deserves, in my opinion. Because first of all, this girl was 19 years old when Shannon Sharpe met her, Danny. Shannon Sharpe was 56 years old. Okay. His daughter is older than this girl, man. And let me tell you something about believing women when they say this such a thing. It's almost like if you find somebody who say, well, that person right there is getting high. One person might say it. You look at, man, when 10 people say it, there is some truth to that story somewhere. I hate to think that way about Shannon Sharpe, Dan. I really do. But I'm starting to believe, because it's a pattern. And this ain't the first time. If you can remember back in the day when Shannon Sharpe worked for CBS, it was another woman who accused Shannon Sharpe of the same thing.
Yeah.
When he got fired from CBS that first time. And then you look at everything what's going on today. And man, I don't know, Danny, man. Shannon Sharpe is just almost coming off to me, man, as a predator, dude. And that's just my opinion. I may be right, I may be wrong. But Shannon Sharpe, man, and it wasn't a $10 million what the contract. It was $100 million contract he was finna sign. And now she's suing him for $50 million, not five,
Yeah.
$50 million.
I knew it was a bigger number.
Danny, you know the saying: play silly games, you
Win
get
silly
silly
prizes.
prizes, Danny. This is something that Shannon Sharpe has brought on his damn self. Now, is the young girl setting Shannon Sharpe up? I absolutely believe that.
Yeah.
Absolutely
That I
believe.
believe.
Does Shannon Sharpe deserve everything he's getting? In my opinion, he absolutely does.
I would agree with you on that because you just went after a 19-year-old. Ain't no, I'm sorry. I don't see it. I struggle and I struggle with this in a sense, and it's like I feel like I'm the only man out here that doesn't do this. But I'm sorry if you're younger than my child, and or if you're around the age of my children, you to me you're one of my children. I just can't do it. I cannot. I cannot. I just it's something in me that's just like I can't do that.
It's
And so when you're going chasing after, or you're letting a woman chase you, and which that's why I think he was set up, because I think she chased him, and sooner or later he finally gave in because he got a little beautiful woman chasing after him. But yet and still, it's like, man, come on, there's something wrong if you're this age and this 19-year-old is just constantly coming at you, and it's like, there had to be evidence out there that she was like trying to do something, she was trying something for money. And dude, you're making money, brother, man, you're making money, you're doing what you got to do to make money, okay? So yeah, I will agree when you sit back and you say, if there's so many things that keep coming and coming and coming against someone, there's some behind closed doors that you ain't doing right. Also, on the same token, it's like a lot of these women, are mad because they didn't get what they wanted. So that's where I'm kind of mixed, because they mad, and there's a lot of women that get mad, and it's like, oh, one person comes out, well, look, shoot, I'm fixing to go after my money.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, Shannon, you messed with the wrong women. You should have known it. You should have, I pretty much can say for your past, but if you've already had women that have come after you in the past, and then you got some 19-year-old chasing after you, you should have saw the red flag, but you didn't. So yeah, brother, that's on you, man. You didn't listen.
And let me say this, man. Let me put this out here real fast, man, about Shannon Sharpe. So I didn't know it at first, but evidently it's known now that Shannon Sharpe preference is younger white women. Okay, let me say this. It doesn't matter to me about this. If you like white women, black women, Chinese women, it doesn't matter to me about that. Like who you like. You love who you love. I don't see color. I like all women, beautiful to me. Black women, white women, Chinese or Japanese, whatever your nationality may be. But what I don't like about Shannon Sharpe, and I went back and I've looked at videos and I've seen it, where Shannon Sharpe will actually put down, Danny, his black sisters, dude. He will actually, and I've seen it, and I've researched it, I've watched it. I don't give a damn if you like to date white women. There's nothing wrong with dating white women. They're women. They're beautiful women, just like got beautiful black women, Asian women, or whatever. I got no difference in who you like to date, and if you like white women, cool, fine, that's you. Date who you love, or date who you like. But what you don't do is put your own race, your own color, sisters, throw them up under the bus because you like white women.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying,
right.
Danny? No.
That's bad.
You don't destroy and talk down to our black queens out there because you like to date white women. Date white women, but you don't have to throw our queen black women under the bus just because you like white women. That's a big problem that I have with Shannon Sharpe after I started doing the research on Shannon Sharpe or whatever, man. I hate it. I don't like that. I don't like it when not only Shannon Sharpe, any black man try to do that to a black woman, because you go out here and get with a white woman, and you turn around and talk about our black sisters like trash. No, I'm not gonna get down with that, Danny. Not gonna get down with that at all. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with dating outside your race. I'm more power to you. Date who you love. I don't give a damn about no color. I don't see color, Danny.
I mean, I see color. It's a beautiful thing, you know. I mean, the shades are beautiful. Different colors in women, they're beautiful. I mean, women are beautiful. I got my Japanese, you know, and I mean, hey, that's what, you know, I have no preference. And I mean, people know I've dated them all, you know. You keep claiming I stole the woman from you, you know. So, you know, I was going after the sisters.
3.
Oh, now he got 3. Now we go with 3. I stole 3 women.
Yeah.
Y'all know he used to take he used to arm wrestle me and take my milk money, man.
Y'all don't believe Danny when he tell y'all that. Danny is not telling the truth when he say that to y'all, man.
But on the real, you know, it's like I'm with you in regards to what in that part. It's like you don't put down our sisters, and I don't put down. I mean, I don't put down the sisters. There's, you know, you know, I mean, you know, my first 2 marriages, they were both black women, and then, you know, I'm married to a Japanese woman now. And I mean, I've had, again, I've been blessed to where I've dated around the world. I've gone around the world. I've dated Filipinos. I've dated Thai. I've dated South Korean. I've dated, you know, I know. No. Korean and Japanese, and then yes, I did, man. There was actually a Chinese woman over here I dated. She was here in Japan, and so yeah, I have dated Chinese. So I mean, and again, you just don't. You don't. You know, you're bringing. You don't treat people wrong. So when you're so here down in sisters and everything like that, you're just treating somebody wrong. You just don't do that. You know, you don't down the sisters because you're bringing what, you know, again, karma will come and smack this living stew out of you. And guess what? It came around and got him. So, you know, again, you didn't listen. You got all these white women doing all these things. Hey, women talk. I'm pretty sure these white women got black sisters as friends, so I'm pretty sure they talk. That's the reason they went after him. I mean, who knows? You know, again, I'm mixed on it. I haven't investigated as much as you, so I'm mixed. But yo, Shannon, I mean, you got money. Ain't no need for you to be sitting back raping no women, and that's kind of the way I feel. He had no need to be raping no women. That's kind of the way I kind of see something where it's like, did he? Because you don't need to. You got women that are going to throw their panties at you anyway because you got money.
Right.
So why do you need to rape? But at the same time, it's like the stories ain't standing up for me. They're just not standing up. I mean, there may be some that will stand up. So, but right now, these 2, they ain't stood up for me yet.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to go to trial. The 19-year-old said she want a jury trial. So a lot of more stuff is going to come out, man, and we'll see how this plays out. But the fact that the girl was 19 years old makes Shannon Sharpe look bad as hell, man.
You look like a predator right
there.
You
look like a predator right there, man. And so if shit, man, I don't know how
that is what, almost 40 year difference.
This is crazy, man. This is
girl. It's 19 years long.
It's crazy, man. I mean, and look what he done, man. He done messed up. If I was Chad Ocho John, dude, I would be mad as hell because he done fucked up the money.
Yep.
They done lost all the endorsements. Boost Mobile, they had about 9 or whatever. They done lost all of them, Danny. All the endorsements. And sooner or later, I don't know if YouTube is gonna demonetize them or not, but as of right now, I don't think they have. But if they do that, then hey man, all this.
Boost, you got 2 brothers over here that are doing some talking, so you know
you got that right, Boost.
You can handle the sponsorship over here.
You got that right. Come on with it. You know we're gonna do a good job at boosting the brand or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never got to worry. You ain't got to worry about us going
facing out to us saying, "Oh, they raped it."
Yeah, right. You ain't never got to worry about none of that. Nothing like that. You know. The advertisement that Shannon Sharpe them had that's left them. Come on right over this way.
Got two brothers right here.
We got two brothers right here. Come on. We're gonna do a good job with the brand.
Sure will. We just talk crap about each other. Me taking women, him bullying me. That's all we gonna do.
Y'all don't listen to Danny, man. Don't listen to Danny. But listen, guys. So that's where we at right now with it. We nobody really knows. More truth gonna come out. I'm sure other women gonna come out the woodwork, whether they be telling the truth or not. They're gonna come out. But like we said a little earlier, you play silly games, you get silly prizes.
Yep.
And he got a silly prize. So I don't feel sorry for Shannon Sharpe at all. I don't care if you're one of my black brothers. I don't give a damn. You had no business going after and messing with that 19-year-old little girl.
No, I didn't.
Not at all. So listen, guys, that's where we at with this. When some more updates come out, we'll bring them to you as best we can. Try to be the first one to bring it to you. I'm gonna stay on top of it. Danny gonna stay on top of it, and then we're gonna just handle it like that, guys. But until then, guys, Danny, what we need the people to still do?
If you like what we're doing, you like our content, you like what we're talking about, you like to have fun with us, go ahead and hit that like, and then hit that notification bell. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Hit those two buttons right there. And again, it costs you nothing. It means everything to us. Don't forget to hit that notification bell right up there to let you know when we're coming in, so you can be on here, engaging with us, having a good time. All right?
Yes, sir.
Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and that notification.
Yes, sir. So, guys, listen. Stay cool out there. We're gonna this next one that we gonna come up with. We're gonna talk about just some silly stuff that Donald Trump did and said again. It was just ridiculous what he said. But we'll bring it to you guys. But until then, guys, everybody, y'all stay safe out there. Stay loving each other. Stay out of trouble. Keep your head up. Chase your dreams. Never give up. All right. Until the next time, guys. We love you guys. Peace.